Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a natural glam eyeshadow tutorial. This is the first time I've done a tutorial, so hopefully it's okay and you like it. And this is the look that I'm going to be showing you. This is a look that I like to wear when I want to look a little bit special, but I don't want to do full on crazy glam makeup. So if you'd like to see how I got this eye look, then just keep on watching. So I've zoomed you right in, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids, and I'm going to do that using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I think priming your eyelids is like a personal thing. I personally find I have to use a primer. Concealer doesn't really work on me. But if your eyeshadow stays all day and doesn't crease without a primer, then you can skip this step. But for me personally, I like to prime my eyelids. So I'm just going to be using one eyeshadow palette today, which is my Morphe 350. And I love this palette. I think it's great if I can open it. I know people kind of think Morphe can be a bit hit and miss, but I personally love their eyeshadow palettes, and for like a natural but still quite dramatic look, I think this palette is really great. And it's really versatile because you've got all the kind of warmer colours as well. So first I'm going to take this like light neutral colour on a Real Techniques base shadow brush and just set my primer. So I'm going to stick with like the really neutral colours. Next I'm going to take this shade right here and use a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush and just use that as my transition colour. And for me, I like to take it a little bit above my crease because I do have hooded eyes, so if I don't take it a little bit above my crease, you can't see it, so there's no point. But obviously if you don't have hooded eyes like me, then you can just pop it into your crease and just blend, blend, blend. I like to take mine right from the outer to the inner corner. I'm just going to take a little bit more of that same colour just to build the colour up a little bit. Then at the outer corner of my eye, I'd like to just kind of softly wing it out a tiny bit, just to kind of extend the eye and lift it a little bit, but nothing too dramatic. So from now I'm just going to start going in with slightly deeper colours with slightly smaller brushes and just intensifying the crease. So next I'm going to take this colour here and a Body Shop N8 3E brush and just start to deepen my crease up a little bit. So this I don't take as high as my original like initial transition colour, just so some of that still peeks through, but I just take it just below and blend it out and into the other colour. You just keep adding more and blending as you need it. It's best to start off with less and then add more. And I've just taken a bit of that shade on the side of my brush and I'm just going to pack it into the outer corner of my eye, just to intensify it a little bit more. Then just kind of blend that into the lid. So if you can see, that has just added a little bit more intensity to the look. So next I am taking an even smaller brush. This is the Sigma E25 blending brush, and another slightly darker colour. I'm taking this kind of warm reddy brown, and I'm going to do exactly as I did with the last shade, but again not quite blending it out as far as the shade I've just applied before. I find eyeshadow looks like this just take a lot of patience and building up. Like if you take the time to keep adding the colours and blending it out properly, they normally turn out okay. And again, just taking a bit of the colour on the side of the brush and packing it onto the outer corner of the lid as well. So finally, for the crease colours, I'm taking an even smaller brush. This is the Body Shop N82E, and an even darker brown. I'm going to use this one down here. And this I'm just going to keep kind of in the outer part of my crease and right kind of tight into the crease. And I know this might seem like a lot of different colours of brown to put on your eye, but I just find using lots of different colours and building them up really does make a difference. Like, it looks so much better, I think. And again, taking a bit of the same colour on this brush and packing it on the very outer corner of my eyelid. Then I just like to go back in with one of the blending brushes I used on one of the lighter colours and just go over the eyeshadow to make sure it's all blended out nicely. Now I'm also going to take a fluffy blending brush. This is the Makeup Revolution E103, and go back into that first light shade and just pop some of that on my brow bone. This will make doubly sure that everything is blended out and add a little bit of a highlight to my brow bone. And for my lid, I'm going to take a flat smudger brush. This is the Zoeva 226, and I'm going to take this light shimmery colour here and pack it onto my lid. This is definitely the more glam part of the eyeshadow. This is where you get a bit of a sparkle, and it's my favourite bit, to be honest with you. I like to go with a really light, bright colour just to open up my eyes and make me look more wide and awake, but you can use whatever colour you want really. Then finally, for the eyeshadow for now, I'm just going to go back in with the blending brush again and just make sure that the shimmery colour transitions into my crease colours nicely. You don't want to go too mad doing this, or you lose some of the shimmer of your lid colour. So I'm just going to go and do the rest of my face off camera, and then I'm going to come back and finish the eyes. I was going to do a full face, but I'm going out in a bit and I'm running out of time, so it's just going to be an eye tutorial today, I think. So I'll be back in a minute. So I'm back, the rest of my makeup is on. Please excuse my under eye concealer, it's gone really creasy today and I'm not quite sure why. Maybe I put a bit too much on, but yes, please ignore that and I shall carry on with the tutorial. So I'm going to go in under my eyes. I'm just going to take a Morphe R41 brush, which is like a little pencil smudge brush, and just go in with the same colours that I've got in my crease but on the bottom and start building it up. So this is the first colour here that I'm using. Now I'm just going to run that right from the outer to the inner of my lower lash line and just kind of try to blend it in and join it up with the eyeshadow on the top. One of the problems I have with this palette is there's so many similar colours, I forget which ones I've used. So I think next I took this colour. I'm still using the same brush. I'm just going to take that on the lower lash line as well. So I don't think I'm going to go in with the darkest colour, but I am going to take this colour and I'm just going to keep this concentrated more on the outer corner. So next I'm going to go in for my inner corner highlight. I'm using my Sleek Solstice highlighting palette, and I'm taking the kind of bronzy shade down here. And I'm using a Real Techniques accent brush, and I'm just going to pop that into the corner. So you could do this with eyeshadow if you wanted to. I like to have kind of a lot of brightness on my inner corner, so that's why I'm using a highlighter. but I'm not going to go too mad with it because this is supposed to be natural glam. So next I'm going to tight line my eyes. I like doing this, it just makes my lashes look a bit fuller and thicker, and my lashes need that because they're a bit rubbish. I am taking this, which is the Bourjois Liner Stylo in Ultra Black. I've had this for ages, it probably needs throwing away now, but I've just not got around to buying another black eyeliner, so I'm using it, and I just pull my lid up slightly and pop the product into the waterline. And I don't know if you can see, it's a really subtle difference, but my lashes just look a little bit fuller on that eye. I'm also going to line my waterline using my NYX Wonder Pencil. This is the shade Light, which is just like a nice nude flesh tone colour. And I just like to do that because it makes your eyes look a bit brighter and wider and more awake. So I think finally for my eyes I'm going to go for mascara. You obviously could add a winged liner if you like. I'm not going to. I have hooded eyes, so it doesn't tend to look that great on me, and I find it really difficult with the hood. So I'm going to skip that for today. Normally I would curl my lashes, but I cannot find my eyelash curler anywhere, which is really annoying, so I'm going to have to buy a new one. So I'm just going to go straight in with mascara. One of my favourite mascaras at the moment is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. I got this little sample along with an order I made off the Tarte website, and I really love it. I think next time I do a Tarte order I might have to get the full-sized one. I hope you can see, but just look at my lashes on this eye compared to this eye. I just love it. I think it's so pretty. So that's my eyes all done. The final thing I'm going to do is my lips. Obviously for a natural glam look, how can you go wrong with a nude? So I am using a Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipstick. This is the shade Mannequin, and I think this is just a really pretty nude. And this is the finished look. So I hope you like it, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave me a comment down below if you have any thoughts, or if you have any other looks you'd like me to create, then let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you'd liked it, and maybe even subscribe if you'd like to see what else I have coming up. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye!